Welcome back to another session with me. I'm your host, Annie Kwachi. Today is a Friday, and now to give yourself a pat on the back and then celebrate your wins. It's the end of the week for most of us, and today is a day that we can sit and say, wow, I set out to focus on these goals, and I've been able to achieve these, even if not all. Anyway, so today, this morning, I want us to focus on holders with the ZEP visas or the special permits that were granted to the Zimbabweans, which is the Zimbabwean exemption permits. We've been given the opportunity to apply for mainstream visas. For some of you, the mainstream visa isn't something that you find it difficult to navigate around. But for others, they're not sure. There's a lot of uncertainty out there as to what type of mainstream visa I may qualify for. There are a couple of visas that I'm going to touch on. I may not touch on all the visas, but the very common ones, I will speak around it so that we are in the know of which kind of visa to probably um, take into consideration when doing our applications. There's some of you who may want to go back to school to increase your knowledge in a certain subject matter. And so the student visa is at your disposal. You can get into a program, make sure that you've got your medical aid with some deductions that have actually been taken out. So you have a clear statement to prove that your medical aid um, is currently running. It's actually one of the main requirements, and that is why I'm mentioning it. You also need to have done your SAQA evaluation, which, of course, if you did study outside of the Republic, you have to include. And then, yes, you're good to go. Once you get an application done and the school decides to accept you into a program, then you can include all the necessary support and documents, and then you can put your application together and then submit at the VFS centers. Also, there's the business visa. For some of you who came through and set up your own businesses, depending on the kind of investments that you put into this businesses, I think it's about time that get yourself a good accounting firm, and they would assist you. Get yourself a good lawyer who can also advise you, because there are a couple of documents that you need to put together, that has to be submitted even to the Department of Trade and Industry so that you're able to get a positive remark. And then you can include that in your application and then get the opportunity to continue with the businesses that you have set up and that you're currently running. There's also the relative visa. For some of you, did integrate into the system as best as you could. You're currently married to South African or PR holder, and it's that opportunity that you have to apply for the relative visa. Some of you have life partners, and so you've got your life partnership agreement in place. You have been residing with a partner for more than 2 years. Is an opportunity for you to say, okay, um, I'd like to put in an application. You follow the requirements, and then you do just that. There's also the general work visa. If you're with a company, you're integrated properly with this particular company, and they can assist to get the labor certificate, why not? Let them go for it for you and then put your application together. The requirements are all on the VFS websites. Where you're in doubt, speak with a professional, speak with a lawyer, get assistance, put your documentation together, and then you can go and apply to the VFS center. You're also retired, and you've got source of funds that may coming enough to sustain you as a ZEP holder. Why not? You can actually do apply for the retired person visa. Don't also forget that you can also apply for waivers, exemptions, and then once you get them, if they affirm or they're positive enough, then you can use it as a supporting document to then bring in an application for any of the mainstream visas that you're currently considering. So if you are a ZEP holder and you still want to speak with me further on what procedures, what requirements, how to put your paperwork together and all that, simply slide into my DM and let's get talking. Have a good day, be productive. Even though today's the end of the week, you don't need to slack, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. If I have any more information to share with you, I will come back and then share with you on another video. Thank you for being my audience. Thank you for listening. I am your host once again. My name is Annie Kwache. Have a good day. Bye.